Psalm 66 says, "Say to God, how awesome are your deeds! Because of your great power, your enemies cringe before you. All the earth worships you. They sing praises to you. Sing praises to your name." Because of God's great power, the enemies of God cringe before him. They can't stand to be around him. They either are near him and they cringe because they are powerless, or they flee and they go to where he is not. That is the same thing for you. When you are walking with God, the enemies of God, the demons, will either be next to you, but you are unmovable, or they will flee, they will leave you because you are not worth their time. But today, I wanted to talk about information. Someone once said, information is the unlock. With information, we can find food, water, we can build shelter, we can create medicine, and we can have education. We can educate people with the information. So education and information, with these two things, everything else can be unlocked. Food, water, shelter, medicine. So, information is the unlock. What does this actually mean? It means with information, you can live your life the way God designed it to be. With information, with the truth, we can express ourselves clearly. We can be who we were made to be. The control of information, the manipulation of information, the way that media uses information to manipulate how we think, how we act, how we live our lives, what school we go to, what job we get, if we go to church, if we believe in God, if we don't believe in God. Information and education are the building blocks of our realities. Because the way we are educated with the information is the only way you can move forward. You have to have something to work with. You have to have information. You have to have data to build your reality off of. So, when people say they manipulate the history books, or the media is lying to you about this, they're lying to you about history, they're lying to you about what's going on right now, they're feeding you misinformation and miseducating you so that you will live in their reality, in a false reality. Because if you have the truth, you can break out of the systems that they have created, which enslave us. The removal of God from society has been done with miseducation and intentional misinformation about the truth of human nature, about our species, and it's all to engineer a society that is godless. We promote sin. We promote everything that the Bible is against. And it's not harmless. We have to stop acting as if the only thing that matters is if you can go to work tomorrow. Because there's just so many more important things to do. We have to re-educate people. We have to get people the correct information so that you can start to be in communion with God and become free. Because you will be a slave if you don't have God. You will be subject to the ways of the world if you don't have God. So we will get the information out about Christ. We will get the education out about Christ. And the people that thought they were going to remove him from the world don't understand that they are still beneath his power. They are still beneath his feet, his throne. And he still has soldiers working for him. And there are souls that need to be free. My soul needs to be free. Your soul needs to be free. We all need to get free. But we have to accept the reality that they have put a curtain of darkness over our eyes, over our souls. And that through prayer, through fasting, through the scriptures, through going back to the roots, through getting back to the Garden of Eden, where God made us to live and be in communion with him, that is when we can come back and realize and live in the nature, in the human nature that God created for us, and exit the fake, soul-sucking, demonic reality that has been given to us by people that hate God and by people that need to repent. So we could just finish this here with the information is the unlock. And no longer can they lie to us and keep us down because it's not pure physical force. Information and the truth exceeds all physical boundaries because once it's out, and it's out. And now that we know it, we have to do something with it. This is step 1, the information. Step 2, use it. You have a hammer to build a house, but the house isn't going to build itself. You have the information to teach people, to educate people, but you must build things with the tool. God bless.